Hi, everybody. It's Shane from Your Beautiful Child, and I'm here back with another parent tip. So, today's tip is about what to do when your child is already tantruming and you're out in public. So, this can pretty much go for any age. So, let's say your child's already in the middle of it. Maybe they're thrown on the floor, maybe they're crying and screaming, and you are starting to feel panicked, short of breath, and you start to feel people looking at you. And now what? So most of the time what happens is that voice, that tight jaw happens, and it's like, if you don't get up. And that is not going to help anybody. So in that moment, take a breath and take it on as a challenge. Here we go. Get close to your child and in a very neutral and loving voice, I love you. You're safe. What do you need right now? And listen and really hear them out. This works every single time, and if it doesn't work, check yourself that you're coming across in a neutral and loving way. If you do this tip and you get to your child and you're like, get up, it's not going to work. Anything that comes through a clenched jaw or a clenched face is threatening, and he's going to go into protection mode, which is like, no, and that makes it worse. So you're not giving in to your child when you're asking them what they need, because they're going to let you know through their body and their tantrum anyway that things aren't working out. So when you're asking them what they need, they're going to really be truthful with you. So it's our logic that gets in the way when it comes down to who's going to win this. I mean, ideally, you're both going to win. When you're in the mindset of he's not going to get his way, I am, you are stooping down to a child's level, and that doesn't work. So again, when your child's already melting down, take a breath, get yourself centered, take it on as a challenge, and get close and with a very neutral and loving voice. I love you. You're safe. What do you need right now? Now, two things can happen. Your child can tell you, and he can tell you something that you can do very easily, or he can say, I want to go home. And that might be his truth. So depending on where you are, maybe it's time to take him home and actually thank him. Thank you for telling me what you need. Because in the future, he can tell you what he needs without the tantrum. But a lot of times children say what they need and parents are like, we'll get that later. We'll do that another day. And then it goes to a tantrum. So training your child to communicate with you is actually what's going to avoid and lessen and reduce tantrums in the future. So let's say your child says, I need to go home. I want to go home. And you're at the supermarket and you need 3 things or everything's going to fall apart, right? You need bread, milk, and diapers. Let's say your kid's little or you have a sibling or they have a sibling. So you tell your child, I need bread, milk, and diapers, and then we're going straight home, I promise. Bread, milk, and diapers. Bread, milk, and diapers. Will you help me find those things? Great, because I want to leave here just as much as you do. So you're joining your child in the plight to get onward. If you yell back or if you get angry back when he's having a tantrum, you are creating this power struggle and nobody wins and it gets worse. And then what happens is you feel guilty, you beat yourself up, and then you do other things to make it even worse. So my name is Shane. If you have any ideas or any tips that you need support on, you can write to me at Shane@YourBeautifulChild. And if you're curious and interested in what I do, you can go to YourBeautifulChild.com. Bye for now, and thank you for tuning in.